So welcome to this segment of Event TV. Today we are at the Indie Ale House and we're going to talk to Jason Fischer, who's the owner here. We're going to talk about how to incorporate beer into your events. So Jason, tell me a little bit about the Indie Ale House.
Sure. We're a small brewery with about 120 seat restaurant and a retail store on site that we're standing in now. All the beer we sell is made here, and we make a lot of variety of styles. Mostly high flavor beers, not really light and easy drinking things. There are some summer beers, there are some winter beers, but they're all ales made here.
What are the different types of events that you can do with beer?
Sure. Craft beer is very popular. We do get a lot of requests. We can do things on-site and off-site. I think that's something to stress. We can do anything from a very introductory tasting and talk about beer and why this one's bitter and why this one tastes like coffee and so on. Or we can do a pretty advanced class. We've done things with groups where they come in and brew with us. So they learn, like start at 6 in the morning and work the whole day and how it's made and come in once it's tasted and then have beer for an event at the end of the process. We also have a world-class restaurant and about 125 seats and a great chef and a big kitchen. So we're pretty flexible. We can do food events as well. So we've done everything from fancy weddings to corporate meetings where they're gonna need a snack and they're gonna need some beer, makes the meeting go better, to kind of just a tasting breakout, or a group rents the place for the evening and has an IT meeting and then has a break and have a talk and that sort of thing. So we have a pretty big space, about 4,000 square feet, give or take, and we're pretty flexible. Okay, we have quite a few beers here. This, although it looks really dark, is probably the lightest beer here. It's only 4% alcohol, and it's an easy drinking stout. So it'll be a little roasty. It'll be a little bit like a coffee, like our cold pressed coffees. One of these is a sour beer made with melon, and another one is a very strong and hoppy IPA. So looks similar, very different flavor profile. So we try to get people to talk about flavors. When people say I don't like dark beer, dark's not a flavor. I can make a dark beer taste like cherries, or I can make it taste like your shoe. You're gonna probably want to pick one versus the other. So we try to get them to say what they drink at home, what they experiment with, what kind of foods they like. There are people who don't like blue cheese, and there are people who only like cheddar. So there's a wide variety there. We can find a beer that you'll like.
Microbrews are becoming a lot more popular. It's obviously a huge trend in the culinary world right now. What do you think the growing trend is all about?
So it's been a trend everywhere else except Ontario for a long time. So it's kind of caught up to Ontario. In part, that's just the Canadianness of Ontario. Part of it's the legality and the structures and the distribution, and those laws are starting to change prices and banks and things. That all has contributed, but most of it's kind of culinary, as you say, on trend. Hot sauce was big a couple of years ago, and people starting to like flavor more and more, and getting away from stuffy and linen tablecloths and French service to more pop-up and bistro, and let's try and experiment in fusion foods. And craft beer fits all that perfectly. It's very artisanal, it's very local. You get people in it who want to be in it. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is people who love what they do. And that community is pretty big in Toronto, whether it's farmers markets or artisanal bakers. Craft beer kind of fits right in that. So a lot of things have come together at the right time in Toronto.
Okay, and what makes you have your love for beer?
Well, there's beer, so that's part one. You get to kind of control the process. It's a little bit of art, it's a little bit of science, and you kind of have a working theory on how it's going to work, and you get put to the test.
So tell us, where can we find you?
We're at 2876 Dundas West, basically Keele and Dundas. www.indiealehouse.com and info@indiealehouse.com for requests is the easiest way. You can always come in, and I'm usually sitting right here in the corner pretty much all the time. And most of our beer is sold here.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.